This is a competition for small dogs. This is a competition for small dogs only. Eukanuba sponsor the small competitions. And this year we've had 8 heats up and down the country. And the competitors attend the local shows where they have a Eukanuba heat. And if they get placed in the competitions, they get points. And the top 20 small dogs in the country with the most points get invited to compete here at Crufts. This is a 2-part competition. The second part this afternoon. And first to go in the ring already, Soraya Porter with a Pitty, Bassett, Griffon, Bondine, Cross, Jack Russell. You try and say that in the mornings. You certainly need your teeth in. Really is great fun, this sport. And these dogs are having a great time. Into the tunnel, over the seesaw. The seesaw must touch the ground before the dog gets off it. That's for safety. Soraya's through the part, so they're there. Well done. That was the first of our 20 finalists. As I say, they all go through to the final this afternoon, or the 2 parts. And they carry this morning's scores through with them. Now we've got Mandy Sue Sarti with Izzy, Patterdale Terrier. Usually find that terriers have got a lot to say for themselves. 4 years of age, this one. Onto the dog walk. They must touch the white bits on the way up and the way down. Keep an eye on our judge. If he raises his hand, it signifies that they've had a fault. And you can see the hand going up. That was because they skipped a weaving pole. They must go to the right of the first pole and then in and out alternately till they come to the end. Where are we now? Into the tunnel, over the Kennel Club jump, sharp right turn, onto the dog walk. Oh, he was a naughty little terrier then, wasn't he? Missed that white bit. Spotted by our judge. Onto the seesaw. Waits for it to tip. Big finish. Big round of applause for Mandy Sue Sarti and Izzy. So, our third competitor is Zoe Council with Millie, the Cocker Spaniel. And it's not just terriers that like to express their enjoyment. It's Cocker Spaniels as well. 5 years of age now, this dog. Let's just talk you around the course. They go over 1, over 2. They've got to do the A-frame next, avoiding the jump into the cloth tunnel. It's very dark in there for a small dog. 5, 6. Into the weaving poles, the most difficult piece of equipment to teach your dog to do. Left turn over 8, 9. They've got to pull through in between those jumps. Into that nasty dark old tunnel again, onto the dog walk. Must make contact with the white bits. Nicely done. Through the tyre. 2 more to go. The seesaw's the only piece of equipment that moves, so it's a test of confidence. This is going to be a cracking run. Well done to Zoe Council. 35.8 seconds clear, and into the lead she goes. Well done. So, who have we got next? We've got Lorraine Drew, very experienced competitor Lorraine. That doesn't mean to say she's old, it just means that she's been doing the competitions for quite a few years. So this is Ted. 10.5 years of age, Ted is. So if you need an advertisement as to how fit and healthy doing agility can keep your dog, just look at this 10.5-year-old terrier. Also extremely good for the dogs. It keeps them mentally stimulated as well. And that's all besides being a very sociable sport. You can see that he didn't go over the jump, so he gets faulted with a refusal. That's 5 faults. But it's not the end of the world because it's a 2-part competition. And they've got the second part this afternoon. They'll carry the scores through with them till this evening. So anything can happen. Ooh, just about. The judge had to think about it. Put your hands together for Lorraine Drew. And Ted. Right, here we go. Dawn Weaver and Chelsea. Chelsea's an 8-year-old miniature poodle. It's the reigning Kennel Club Olympia Small Champion, which was held at the Olympia Horse Show at Christmas in 2008. They won that final. I think she's won it 3 years in a row. Been a very successful little poodle, this. It's an agility champion pecan painted sunshine. Into the weaves, bounces through them. Telling telling everybody just how much fun they have. I keep saying to people, if anybody ever tells you that we force our dogs to do this, or that they don't enjoy it, they do not know what they're talking about. You can't force dogs to do this, they just have a ball. We teach this sport by motivational methods, food, toys, tidbits, lots of encouragement, and lots of round of applause for Dawn Weaver. 35.18 puts her into the lead. Chris Baldwin now, from Wisbech, I think it is. This is a crossbreed dog, 3.5 years of age, called Bear. So this is the crossbreed. I know you're at a pedigree dog show, but you don't need a pedigree dog to do agility. In some of the European countries, they do say you can only compete with pedigree dogs, but in this country, you can do agility with any dog you want to. Big, small, take your pick. The only stipulation is that you have to be 18 months of age before you can start competing. And there's no operation at it. Look at this little thing going. He's going to make Chris run, isn't he? Look at this. He's having a ball. He's saying to Chris, come on. Oh, look at that. Nice control. Sends him out. It's going to meet him at the other end of the dog walk. That's the way to do it. You don't have to be 19 with legs up to your armpits to do this sport. And you can see why Chris is doing a fantastic job. Well done, Chris. What a fabulous time. Great advertisement. 34.99. And into the lead she goes. Well done, Chris. I'm made up. Well done, Chris. Fantastic round. What great control. She'll tell you that if you don't get, when you get older, you get a bit wiser as well. And she used all of that. Wendy Clay next with Scout. Racing Red Brussels Scout is his registered name. Oh, he had a quick look at that jump. If he'd have done that, he'd have been eliminated. Had a tremendously successful couple of years, this dog. Still only 5 years of age. Loves agility, represented Great Britain twice. And the Kennel Club supports teams that go to the World Championships and the European Championships. And a member of the team, and you can see why. Really quick time, showing good control on the seesaw, coming down to the end. That's Wendy Clay and Scout clear. 33.33, and into the lead she goes. And it just continues to get better and better. Have I said Eukanuba in the last 30 seconds? I'm supposed to. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. This is Miranda Frankham next with Dodger, 5-year-old Sheltie. They're from Milton Keynes. This is Liren Night Shift. I was telling you just now that you can do agility with any dog. They do have to be registered with the Kennel Club though. If you haven't got a pedigree dog, then you just register it on the activity register. Listen to this little dog squeaking his way around here. You just can't do it quick enough. In, out, in, out, in, out. Right, have I got it right? Yes, I have, Mum. It's all about communication, this sport. Miranda has to communicate to the dog what she wants it to do. The dog doesn't know where it's going. Totally reliant on Miranda. Miranda can't touch it or she'll be faulted, so it's all done with her voice and her body. Just listen and watch her. There we go, one more to go. Well done, Miranda. And Dodger, the Sheltie, 34.13, puts her into second place. Next to go, we've got Hayley Bray with Levi, 3-year-old miniature poodle. Hayley, I know, came up through the Young Kennel Club just a couple of years ago. Really is a great way to start, boys and girls. If you've got a dog and you don't belong to the Young Kennel Club, log on to the Kennel Club website, www.thekennelclub.org, and learn how to do it. And unfortunately, you see the dog back jumping a jump and been eliminated. But I say this every year, the dog's been eliminated, but nobody's told him. He's having a great time. He doesn't know he's been eliminated. He's just going out and having a great time, doing what he loves, doing some agility. So put your hands together for Hayley Bray. You really do get that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach when you get eliminated at Crust. But hey, she's one of the top 20 smalls in the country that's been here, done tremendously well. So well done to Hayley. Next to go, we've got Hilary Bowden with Buzz. Noisy Jack Russell. Busy Buzz B. And she said this dog actually really does suit his name. Busy little thing he is. You can see the dog looking at Hillary, looking for directions. And it's not all about out-and-out speed in these competitions. It's how tight you can get the turns. Fortunately, just picking up 5 faults. I think that was on the A-frame, picking up another 5 for a refusal. You can have 3 refusals anywhere on the course. Or when you've had your 3rd refusal, you get eliminated. But that's not going to happen. Not for Hillary, because she's got 3 more to go. Is he going to tip that seesaw? Yes, he is. He gets the white bit as well. Big round of applause for Hillary, Bowden and Buzz, finishing on 10 faults, 37.06, and puts her into 8th place. So, Helen Flatt next with Gizmo. I love that name. He looks like a gizmo as well, doesn't he? From Newmarket. This is a crossbreed. He's 3 years of age. Max's little Gizmo. And he runs past the A-frame, so he gets 5 faults, but you've got to keep going in these competitions. It's not the end of the world. He's flying around, isn't he? Copes really well with the carpet. Most of our competitions up and down the year are held outside on grass, so to come inside on an artificial surface where the grip is not quite as good, it's a big challenge for them. Oh, he has a bit of a detour around the Kennel Club jump. Doesn't get faulted for that, as long as he didn't go over it. All he did was waste a little bit of time, but he's quick enough to get away with it. Is he going to stop on it? He's all right to the end. Yes, he does. Put your hands together. That's Helen Flatt Gizmo. Jeanette Tandy now with Buddy. Border Terrier, 7 years of age, a Buddy of the Dale, and they're from Peterborough. And this dog's been to Crufts every year for the last 5 years. Unfortunately, picking up a fault there, having the first jump down. He's a really noisy little terrier, isn't he? I got told off one year because I said, yip, yip, bloody yip. I said, all the way around the course, this dog. Into the dog walk, can she slow him down just a bit? Picks up a fault there, so running on a few faults, but he doesn't care, he's having a good time. 2 more to go. Nice round of applause for Jeanette Tandy and Buddy, finishing on 10 faults on 36.16. Den Keeler coming in now, resplendent in his Eukanuba t-shirt. As you say, Eukanuba very, very generously sponsor these events, and they all get some Eukanuba t-shirts to wear. I'm very proud to wear them, they are as well. So this is Den Keeler with Beano. Cracking little dog this, 5-year-old Border Terrier. They come from Rounds. Den, one of our quieter handlers. Quiet control with a measure of panic, I think is the way we describe Den. But when you've got a dog as quick as this, things happen 10 times quicker than you think they're going to. He's having a ball, isn't he? The dog's enjoying himself as well. He's got 5 faults, but all is not lost. Can he get him to slow down for this seesaw? It's going to be touch and go. Oh no, he didn't want to stop for that. And he's over the last jump. Put your hands together. That was the man known as Den Keeler. How many faults did he have? I'm not going to tell you. Really good time though. 10 faults. So here we go. And I said earlier on, I got a real steely-eyed stare as I said, this is one of the smallest small dogs and one of the smallest handlers. This is Dawn Weaver with a fantastic little papillon called Puzzle. Agility champion Tom Ring, just a Puzzle. Became an agility champion last year at the age of 2. And bearing in mind you can't start competing until you're 18 months, just shows what a fantastic career this little dog has had. It's still only 3 years of age. Look at it going down nose. It's like a, I don't know what it is. It's just don't see its legs moving, do you? Now he's got to go right to the end to get it to tip. Does that beautifully. Well done, Dawn. As usual, clear round 35.13 puts her into 4th place. So in the lead at the moment, we've got Wendy Clay. She was in the lead earlier on as well. Where is she? She's normally hovering around, putting the hex on the other competitors. No, that's not true. This is Cheryl Tustain now. And she's from Banbury. Miniature poodle, 5 years of age. Lovely little black one now. Had his hair done specially for this event, apparently. Lovely fluffy ears. Rayanne's Valentine Playboy. Born on Valentine's Day. Ah. And she says he really is a fantastic little dog. Into those weaves, ears flapping. But watch out you don't get them caught on those poles. Now they've got to pull through here. As I said to you earlier on, all about communications. If it goes wrong, usually means there's been a breakdown somewhere. And here, into that tyre, into the dark tunnel. Out they come. Now it's the control element. Must get the white bits on both ends and tip it. Nicely done over the long jump. Nice round of applause for Cheryl Tustain. I'm sure an absolutely amazing competition sponsored by Eukanuba. And now we've arrived at the prize giving ceremony. So let's give them a round of applause. They do deserve it. They're here at the biggest and best show in the world. They've done a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, as you say, you've just seen the Eukanuba Mini Challenge. And as I said to you just now, we are very grateful to Eukanuba for almost 20 years of continued sponsorship. They always support this competition to a tremendous amount, and they always manage to find time for one of their senior management team to come along and present the prizes. And today, please put your hands together and welcome, representing Eukanuba, Jeanette Potts. She's going to be making our presentation. And the winner of the Eukanuba Mini Agility Challenge was Wendy Clay with Racing Red Brussels Scout. Brilliant name for a dog as well. In second place was Miranda Frankham with Liren Night Shift. Give them a cheer, come on. They've done fantastically well. And in third place was Chris Baldwin with If Only Pooh Bear. Didn't she have a fantastic round? In fact, they all did brilliantly well. So thank you again to Eukanuba. Thank you again to Jeanette for taking the time out of a very busy day to come and do this. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lap of Honour time. And you are allowed to clap and give them a cheer as they go round. They do appreciate it. Give them a wave, girls. Come on. Strut your stuff.